Good morning, fathers, scholars, and any ladies in the room. We appreciate so much for you all being here today. I'm Anthony Brown. I am the program manager for family and community engagement here for the Cleveland Metropolitan School District. Sometimes people tend to know me as the CMSD family guy. I am so excited to be here at Anton Gardenia, the home of some amazing scholars. I believe we have some of the best and brightest scholars in the district right here at Anton Gardenia. If you believe that, y'all come on and make some noise for your scholars. Exactly. Listen, we won't be before you long. We know, dads, we understand. Listen, the man who doesn't work doesn't eat. And we know we all got to get to work at some place. I know I'm at work. Dr. Morgan is at work, but for some of you all, we want to make sure you all get to work and be able to take care of your families. But we wanted to take this moment to acknowledge and thank you. Imagine, if you will, this is like Father's Day during the school year. And sometimes the mom's like, well, what about the mothers? Listen, I guarantee you, if you come within a circle of men, we're probably talking about our moms or the women in our lives and the impact you have made. So even when you're not there, you're still there. So ladies, thank you. Men, let's give our ladies in the room a hand. We know how important and how impactful it is when a scholar has that father figure, male role model in their lives. I remember growing up, and some of you all do too, when mom would say, wait till your father gets home. And how some of us would straighten up and act right. Or if he just had a chance to make a surprise visit at the school. Now, dads, we want you all to know now, do not make this your last time here at Anton Gardenia. Please get involved, get connected, stay informed. Now, I'm planting a seed. I'm going to tell you about that a little bit later. But before we do anything else, please, let's welcome Mr. Pope, the assistant principal here at Anton Gardenia, to bring you official words of welcome and greeting.
Good morning, everyone, and good morning to all the wonderful fathers here today. My name is Matthew Pope. I am the assistant principal here at Anton Gardenia. And I want to extend a warm welcome to all the fathers who came out this morning. And I just want to encourage you all to continue to do what you're doing for your children. We have one of the toughest jobs in the world, to be honest with you. And I know we all have different circumstances, but I just want to encourage you to continue to be there for your children and just continue to work hard. And the most important thing is that they see you. And so again, welcome to Anton Gardenia, and this is the 20th annual Father's Walk. And it's a great initiative, and I hope we can continue doing this.
Thank you, Mr. Pope. Now, again, I want to shout out, I have to acknowledge, even though he's not here, Al Grimes, the chair of the Fatherhood Initiative, and from the Cuyahoga County the Fatherhood Initiative, who kind of helped orchestrate this thing across the city. So not only are we here at Anton, we are across the city at almost every school in CMSD, and all throughout Cuyahoga County, daycares, community centers, and the like are celebrating the wonderful work and the impact that men have on our scholars' lives. Now, speaking of men, let's bring up two more additional men. These two gentlemen are also members of my fraternity, Alpha Fraternity Incorporated. First, we have our councilman of this area, Ward 5, Richard Starr.
Justice Mike one time. Good morning. Thank you, Brother Brown. I will be very brief and say, first and foremost, fathers, we need you in our community. Look around at our children. When they see their fathers, when they see their uncles, when they see their cousins, their brothers, their mentors, involved in making sure that they are doing great in school, it makes our community much stronger. So I want to be the first to say thank you for coming today, and also thank you for being in the lives of your children, so give yourselves a round of applause. In addition, I know we have so much to do on our plates as a father, as a leaders, as the man of the house, or in the lives of their children, and we have so much on our plate. But what I always often ask fathers and males, the school just needs you to show up once a month. Once a month. What I mean by once a month, find out what's going on in the classroom. Once a month. Find out what's going on inside the school. Once a month. Just that once a month can help make the change to make sure we're all on the same page. Because you know what I used to do when I was a kid? I manipulated my mom, told her my version. I was being picked on. I think my teacher didn't like me, when that was not even a quarter of the story. Now I got my mom thinking something, and oftentimes she may have the emotions that come out to protect her baby first and not take a second to just think Man, what my baby saying? Let me go talk to this adult. So that's why it's important for you, fathers, to show up, ask questions, use both your ears to listen and get an understanding from the educators. Because guess what? They ain't just y'all babies. They're our school babies and our teacher babies, our faculty, our staff. And if we're in line together as an adults, we will continue to make great strides and improvement in the lives of our kids. So give yourselves a round of applause. Thank you for being here, and I'll see you next month, okay?
Thank you, Councilman Starr. Listen, I love the fact he says show up. Dads, and have those honest conversations with your scholar. Let them know when you may have had a hard time, or tell them about the highs and lows when you were in school. It wasn't always perfect when we were in elementary school or middle school or high school, but they need to learn from that. Even from our mistakes, they can learn a lesson and how to navigate this space. Now listen, next up we're going to hear from our CEO of the CMSD School District. Please welcome Dr. Warren Morgan.
All right. Well, thank you guys so much for being out here, and it was great to walk with you this morning. And what a beautiful showing just to see all of the fathers and father figures out there. I know we have uncles, we have grandfathers, we have mothers, we have aunts. It just means a lot, you showing up and being in your scholar's life. And this is going against the narrative. The narrative is that you don't show up. The narrative is that you don't care. And we know that is not the truth. You are here, you're showing up, and it's not only that you showed up today, I know you are showing up in the lives of your scholars every single day, and it means a lot. Just as Councilman Starr said, and so many others have said, it means a lot when you show up, so please come to the school. Our schools are making incredible gains. We just announced this week that our report card came out, and in every single tested subject area, our scholars made academic gains. Yes. And I believe our data analyst said in the whole state of Ohio, Cleveland Metropolitan School District is 11th in the state in terms of proficiency growth of scholars. Your babies here in the city of Cleveland, where people think that our kids can't do it, they are achieving. And that's because of the work you're doing. You're helping them with their homework. You're getting them here to school. Now, September is Attendance Awareness Month. We do need to make sure our scholars are in school. Last year, chronic absenteeism was an area we struggled in. So I want to make sure you're getting your scholar to school every day, because if they're not in school, they can't have those strong academic gains that we talked about. So I want to make sure that we continue to push on in this school year. The final thing I'll share is this is also a really important year because it's our Building Brighter Futures initiative. We want to make sure that every kid, no matter where they go to school, no matter where they live, no matter how they look like, have access to a high quality school. And as I was talking to many, hello. As I was talking to many of you while we were walking, some of you are graduates of Cleveland Metropolitan School District or then Cleveland Public Schools. We're trying to make sure that every neighborhood has a high quality school. So if you want to learn about what's taking place with that initiative, we want to make sure every high school has college and career pathways. We want to make sure that every K-8 has additional enrichment opportunities so that kids can take high school credits in elementary school or take those enrichment opportunities in elementary schools. We'll be able to provide that through the Building Brighter Futures initiative, but there comes some necessary decisions we need to make. So please come out to a regional meeting. The one here in the central neighborhood will be on Thursday, October 9th, but we're kicking off our community meetings next week, Wednesday, September 24th. I think it's at Gallagher School. But if you want to stay here at the central neighborhood, come Thursday, October 9th at 6 p.m. at East Tech High School, and we'll be talking more about that initiative. Well, I'm going to get out of the way so that you can continue to enjoy this time together. I thank you for showing up. Please make sure you get your scholar to school every day and on time, and making sure you're signed up on electronic gradebook to see how your scholar is doing, how they're doing in their classroom, what those grades are looking like. Appreciate you guys being here. Be blessed.
For more information about the Building Brighter Futures, you'll see some flyers on the table or as you exit the door. Make sure you do grab one of these so you can know about all the opportunities. Like he said, September 24th is the first one, but we'll be back in this neighborhood October 9th at East Tech High School. So we need to hear your voice. We need your voice. Also, I love the fact that they both talked about your engagement. Dads, if you are the custodial parent or you are shared custody and you get along with mom, listen, I need to make sure that you have access to our electronic grade book. Think of this as my chart for your child. Now, if you can't go to the doctor, you cannot go to Metro. We're going to talk about MetroHealth in just a moment. You can't go to any other hospital facility in the community without having a MyChart account. I need to make sure that every time you walk into this building, you have access to your scholars' grades and attendance. Every time, so you can have an informed conversation. So when you come into the building and need to talk to Mr. Pope or talk to Ms. Bender, you have already accessed and be like, hey, my child has this grade, or it says they missed so many days of school. We need to get this fixed. I know they were here. I dropped them off. How many times has that happened? It's real simple. It takes less than 5 minutes to get your account activated, and you have 24-hour access to your scholars' grades and attendance. And even so much, our wonderful teachers, they update the grade book every 3 weeks. Now, some teachers are updating it every week. Thank you, teachers who are doing that. But at least every 3 weeks, they update the grade book. So before you leave, we want to make sure you have access to that. If you aren't able to do it today, please come back, see Mr. Pope, Ms. Bender, and we will make sure you have immediate access to your scholar's grade. Now listen, we're almost done. I know some of you all got to get to work. Now, we got Cowboy Williams, a retired educator here in the greater Cleveland area. He's a volunteer and supporter here at Anton Gardenia, who's going to lead us in our Father's Pledge. Now then, and after that, I'm going to turn the microphone over to MetroHealth and our good partners and Patty Chobe, because she's going to tell you how you can get that. If you haven't already received your $5 gift card, we're going to make sure you have that. In addition to, we can talk about how we're going to talk about this brand new health clinic right here inside of Anton Gardenia that will support our scholars, our families, and our staff with all of the necessary first aid and medical treatment right here before we have to go anyplace else. We got you. So with that, please welcome Cowboy Williams to the microphone.
Good morning. I have a long history. 40 years ago, I was the truant officer cowboy that chased somebody in your family back to school. State wanted 95%. All my schools had 92% attendance rate, and Wilson had 94.5. All right, now, thanks, fathers. We're getting ready to do our Father's Walk Pledge, a little white sheet of paper out here. I love what is written here because I come here every day to make sure to build our better school and keep and work in our community. Number one, say it with me, please. All right. I am responsible for the education of my child. I will encourage all children to do their best every day at school. I will speak to my child about the value of learning and the importance of reaching your potential. I will help with schoolwork and review assignments for completion. I will praise my child when he, she does well in school. I will speak with my child's teachers and support them in educating my child. I will teach my child the value of education and the value of family. I will work with my child's mother or guardian to achieve the best academic and social outcomes for my child, even if I do not live with my child. I will work with my child's mother or guardian to achieve the best academic and social outcomes for my child, even if I do not live with my child. Ladies and gentlemen, one last statement. I am 74 years old and I'm still coming here every day this school is open. No excuses.
Y'all give it up for Cowboy Williams. Now, please welcome to the microphone Ms. Patty Chobe so we can talk about this brand new initiative with MetroHealth.
Thank you, Anthony. And I'm going to briefly remind you real quickly, if you haven't filled out a card for the gift card raffle from Fairfax Market, please do. The Dean of Engagement, Christina Cloud, is going to be coming around and picking them up. We have a couple of comments that we want to share with you to give you an inside understanding of the new MetroHealth clinic that is officially opening today. And before we adjourn in this room, And before you leave, we're going to ask you to stand on this wall, and we're going to try and get this big group picture of everybody before some of the folks walk over and do a tighter ribbon cutting, because the clinic has some tight space. So please bear with us as we get through some of the comments. And I want to invite Principal Brooks Bender to the podium. I just saw her. And before I leave the podium, I want to thank her and her team for working with the team from MetroHealth and the education team from Cleveland Metro Schools and City Hall, and I think Chief Michelle Pomerantz is here. To get the clinic open has been a huge effort of a lot of people. Some are not here today. We're thanking them as well, and you're going to hear about it, and I will turn the microphone over to Principal.
Well, good morning. I am so excited to be here. I am just so thankful that, sorry, I'm a little bit under the weather, that I see all the dads here that are supporting their babies. It is essential for you to be in their lives each and every day. And so we are grateful for you. And so now that we are also having the MetroHealth here, please tell your family that we are here to service everyone in your community, including you and your babies. So to have them on site, to be able to go around the corner when they are not well is amazing. And so we are just thankful for that opportunity to be able to be a part of that in this initiative for CMSD. And we thank you and we honor you. Have a great day.
And at this time, I'd like to invite Councilman Richard Starr up to the podium again. The councilman has been a part of a very supportive team at City Council who worked with Mayor Bibb's office to actually design the construction and the build out of the schools. And so we're grateful for that legislative support. And Councilman?
Once again, welcome to Anti-Gardena. I am Councilmember Richard A. Starr, representing Ward 5, which encompasses neighborhoods of Midtown, Central Kinsman, North Broadway, and parts of downtown. One of the biggest issues that we deal with or challenges in our neighborhood is health disparity. It's important for us to get our checkups regular, not just our children, but you as well as an adult. So this is opening up with this partnership with CMSD as well as Metro is an opportunity to make sure we have healthcare providers in our neighborhood where we oftentimes go every day to come get our children. So do not let this just be a space that is not unused. Make it a home to you and your families to get those checkups, the regular shots, those appointments. Download to make sure you get the My Chart so you could be able to have all the data that you need for you and your families. And this is just something that we know we needed in our neighborhoods. So I'm glad that we had the partnerships and the collaboration and leadership to be able to do this. Major shout outs once again to Metro for understanding what we need in our neighborhoods. So today is a great day for all of us, and thank you for being here. Do not let this be the only time you are in the building, because you can also come in and get your checkups for your health care. So thank you again.
And to tell you about the details of the clinic and also to explain why it's important for you to sign the consent form, I am going to invite to the podium Katie Davis Bellamy, who is the Chief Operating Officer for the MetroHealth Community Health Centers.
Make sure that they sign these cards. This also is for the attendance as well. So look at the attendance. We're asking everyone to please make sure you sign these cards. This is also going towards your attendance, that you are in attendance, that you are here. So please make sure that you fill these cards out and please pass them in to me. Thank you.
Good morning, everyone. Thank you, Principal Brooks Bender and the Anti-Gardena community for the warm welcome. We're so excited to be here, and thank you, Councilman Starr. And Mr. Brown, I need you to come everywhere with us to talk about My Chart and get everyone signed up. So outside of signing up for a guidebook, please sign up for My Chart. I do want to extend my appreciation to Dr. Morgan, again to to Councilman Starr, Michelle Pomerantz, City of Cleveland, our colleagues at Integrated Health at CMSD for making this day possible for not only this clinic, but there are 2 other clinics that are new across the district. It's truly wonderful to be here with you today, especially meaningful to be here while we're also celebrating the Father's Walk. This annual tradition is such a reminder of the role fathers, father figures, play in shaping not only the health, but education and future of our children. So your presence here sends such a clear message that our students are surrounded by love, support, and a community that believes in them. So thank you for showing up today, for the other ways you show up every day. We're excited within Metro to get to know you. But we also celebrate another milestone, one that reflects years of collaboration, trust, and shared commitment. The opening of a school-based health clinic right here at Anton Gardenia. This is a moment of progress and reflection of what's possible when we come together across sectors to support the whole child. Now, while this clinic space is new, this partnership is not. I can still remember 11 years ago being right here at Anton Gardenia when we celebrated the ribbon cutting of a mobile unit right here. And that was a moment filled with hope and possibility. And today we take another step forward, and that's bringing permanent, comprehensive care directly into the school building. This is what growth looks like, and it's what partnership makes possible. The clinic services here at Anton Gardenia are comprehensive. They range from physicals, urgent care, chronic condition management, it's your sports physical, mental health support, dental care, and more. And the services are available, as my other partners have said, not just for your students, your children, but to you, to your families, and to the school staff. This is care that's accessible, compassionate, and deeply rooted in community. It's care that's coordinated in collaboration with CMSD school nurses, other district health partners, and it's built on relationships. Our school's health team that you'll see, our community health workers, our nurse practitioners, our dental team, our nurse care coordinators are a part of the fabric of the school community. If you have a spirit day, they want to wear that Anton Gardenia shirt. So they become that relationship, and that's what this is all about, building that community to build success. We know that health and education are deeply connected, and we know that when we invest in both, we create stronger communities. That's why today's celebration is so important, not just for Anton Gardenia, but for the future of school-based care across Cleveland. So I want to thank our partners at the City of Cleveland, CMSD, the entire integrated health community, and of course, our dedicated MetroHealth school health team, who provides care not only here at Anton, but at 4 additional in-school clinics across the district and via mobile units as well. But most of all, thank you to our fathers, our families and caregivers, and the students here at Anton and across CMSD, because you are the heart of this work. We cannot wait to continue to celebrate and get to know you this year, to have you sign up for My Chart, to see you in the clinic, to see you at drop-off, sign up for your guidebook, because it is health and education that will make your students successful here and in the future. So can't wait to see you, can't wait to show off the clinic after the ribbon cutting and get to know you. Thank you for being here.
And while Katie was talking about what's happening in the clinic, I want to give our architect who was responsible for designing and building the clinic, and Mr. Dan Bickerstaff, if you could come up, introduce yourself, and just share a few words about the project, because we had 2 other clinics being designed and built at the same time. And whenever you're trying to do that in a building, it's no easy task. So with that, thank you, Dan.
Thank you. This is quite a surprise. I didn't anticipate speaking. But first of all, I'd like to just let you all know that I am a product of the Cleveland Public School System. I remember sitting in seats similar to this at Sawinski Elementary School, and I'm just so grateful to come full circle, to be able to be a professional in the city and trying to make a difference architecturally and for our community. You know, this is one of the 6 clinics that I was able to design, and this is probably one of the most challenging, considering the size next to Mound. But we were able to create a space that will be used, widely used, and very functional in terms of its operation and its functionality. I look forward to the children and the parents, as was mentioned previously, utilizing this space for better health care, because it's so essential and so important. Again, I truly enjoy working with the school district, MetroHealth. We're also working on a larger project with MetroHealth. So all you students out there, you can strive and achieve your goals and dreams. So continue to do what you do academically and strive for excellence.
Thank you, Dan. Is Catrice Miner in the room? Catrice, come on up. I'd like to introduce Catrice. She is the Director of Community Health Initiatives for the City of Cleveland, and is here on behalf of Mayor Bibb and the Health Director, Dr. David Margolius, who is walking his kids to school today. So he asked Catrice to come in his stead.
Thank you.
Thank you all. It's awfully quiet in here, so let me just start with a little joke. What did 8 say to 0? Oh no, what did 0 say to 8? Nice belt. Get it? Okay, just laugh anyway. Okay, thank you. And congrats and thank you to CMSD, Council, Anton Gardenia School Academy, MetroHealth, and all for having me here this morning to provide brief remarks. My name is Catrice Miner, and I have the honor of serving as the Director of Community Health Initiatives for Cleveland Department of Public Health. So last night, while I was preparing remarks for this morning, my husband fell asleep on the couch, and playing in the background was a game show. This game show happens to be one that I was a contestant on. So I need your help in guessing what this game show is. I'll give you a couple of hints. The host lived in Cleveland. He graduated from another school that has a school-based health center. Any guesses? Steve Harvey. And what show does he host? Family Feud. Okay, I'm not gonna ask anyone to come on down because I don't have prizes, but I do have survey results. And the survey results are, for me, the top 5 ways in which a school-based health center aligns with public health priorities. So number 1, we're able to track chronic health conditions such as asthma and diabetes and intervene early. Number 2, we're able to promote vaccination and improve immunization rates. Number 3, we're able to expand behavioral health supports. Number 4, we're able to respond to crises together. You all remember COVID-19? There are other crises, environmental health crises, and we're able to do those together. And number 5, which I think is the most important aspect of our ability to collaborate, is that we're able to jointly address structural and social determinants of health, one of which is access to health care. So this is why this is important that we have this opportunity right here, right now, to have this clinic here at this school. So we know that school is not just a place of learning, and health is not just the provision of sick care. Schools are community hubs and provide a unique opportunity to reach young people and families and significantly reduce access barriers to preventative care and essential services in a setting that is familiar, trusted, and accessible. When trusted spaces and communities such as school-based health centers and public health work together to advance health equity, children have a chance to thrive, not just academically, but physically and emotionally and socially. This is essential to advancing our collective goal of healthier, more equitable, and thriving communities. Today, let's celebrate this win and continue to advocate for integrated care models built in trustworthiness and community needs. Thank you. Enjoy the rest of the day.
All right, I know we're going to be wrapping really soon because I know we have to get our fathers on with their day, and our scholars, I know, have been so patient with us. Just want to say thanks once again to everyone being out here. I want to bring a couple of other, thanks for this clinic taking place. Integrated health is a very important pillar of the work that we're doing in CMSD, particularly with building brighter futures, and we couldn't do this without MetroHealth, without our partners at the City of Cleveland, also the Cleveland and Gun Foundation, Case Western Reserve, and even for dollars that we've gotten received from the federal government. All of this made this possible. Councilman Starr, thank you for your leadership and also making this take place right here in your ward. And so we're really appreciative of this work, and as we encourage people to come back to school, not only for the academic work, but come for your health as well. My mom is a school nurse, so healthcare is near and dear to my heart. But this is where you can get all your services, get prescriptions at least filled, and also delivered to your house. So with that said, I know the principal just walked away, but I think we're about to do our picture, at least the one that we're going to do in here before we do one with our speakers. So I don't know who is coordinating the picture, but do we want to get our fathers and our scholars right here?
Yes.
Okay, so before we dismiss our fathers and our scholars, and also make sure you have signed that card for your scholars' attendance. We said we're working on chronic absenteeism. If they're not counted for today, they're here. We want to make sure they're counted for today. So please make sure you get that, and we get that card, and also for the raffle that we get that. But we're going to take one picture right up here. So our fathers, our scholars, all come up this way. We'll have a few of the guests. So if our school leaders that are here, we'll have the councilman that is here. And then I know others that are here from Metro and some of our others. We're going to take another picture for the ribbon cutting. When I see our partners that say yes that are here, we're grateful for their leadership and support in making this happen.
1, 2, 3. I will make an appointment for my